morning, Southern California, AM 1220, KHGS. This is Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. Your host, Fred Arnold, and I'm joined by Lindsay Schlick. Lindsay, welcome to the show. SchlickArt.com.
Yes, that's right, SchlickArt.com.
Chamber members. And so I'm going to read this real quick so I get it right. Glamour, fashion, beauty, and boudoir photographer. Now, what is boudoir?
Boudoir is something for the boys. Well, it can be a confidence thing for the women, but it's something for a wife to give to her husband, and they can come and do lingerie shoots, or just very sexy, something very sexy for the husbands, basically.
Nice. Something to give back to the husband.
Yeah,
Make
it makes the woman feel comfortable and confident.
Absolutely. Let's talk about that, because you mentioned the modeling industry was really for 18 to 22-year-olds, thin, certain look, tall, you name it. But I'll just tell you this right now, and I say this with the utmost respect. Experienced women that have had kids, or women that are a little bit older, been through life, are beautiful. In my eyes, anyways.
Well, that was that's where I came from. I came from a glamour and fashion background down in LA, and I was working with these 22-year-old ungrateful stick figures, getting their hair and makeup done, and just thinking, oh, this is my life, this is who I am, and being very, indifferent to it all. And I didn't like it, because I wanted to give it to somebody who was going to look back at the photograph and go, is that me? Mm-hmm. Is that what I look like? And so when people come into our studio, they're coming and they're having the full hair and makeover, the champagne, the chocolates, and they get really excited. And, a woman who's got 2 kids and a job and everything, she gives everything to everybody else, and then there's nothing left for her, and she's like, oh, I can't do this for me because I have to give. Well, what I'm trying to do is give back to those women and say, you can have your day. You can have your day in the sun. Come and do this day with us and feel beautiful again, and remind yourself who you are, because that's what we're all about, basically.
Yeah, and that's what they are, in my opinion. Beautiful people inside now, and that beauty you bring that beauty out. So you do photography and video. Tell me the different kind of shoots you do.
Okay, the great thing about the video is my husband's a videographer and a video editor, and I direct the day. And basically we ask the women in our studio all these questions about who they are and why they're here today and what they want to tell themselves. And by the time we've finished the day and Brian has edited the video, they have this 5-minute little cheerleading video for themselves that when they look back on that day, or they're having a bad day and they put the video in, they can see themselves telling themselves how amazing they are. So it's just a big cheerleading video for them, basically.
And make them feel great about themselves, because they're not told every minute when their kid's asking for something how great of a mom you are, or the husband comes home late, how great of a wife you are, etc.
And no matter how much somebody tells you how amazing you are, unless you can tell that to yourself, that is key. And so if you have a video of you saying, hey, look what I can do and look who I am, you get butterflies, because you had that great day, and that was you on your best day, and that's you telling yourself every day, this was me.
Yep, inspiring yourself, because if you don't feel good about yourself, then how can others feel good about you? Yep. So let's talk about the day. You box of chocolates, the champagne, the hair. Tell us what they go through.
So they arrive, and I get them to arrive in loose clothing and, a wash clean face, clean dry hair, and my hair and makeup artists are on set. And we go through all their wardrobe that they've brought, and I stand there with my hair and makeup artist, and Brian's there, and we basically construct the day for them. They go into hair and makeup, and they're sitting there with their champagne, their chocolates. We put their favorite music on. We have every kind of music for them, and we're talking to them through the day. My hair and makeup artists are talking to them. They can do it on their own. They can bring their best friend and have a girls' day out. And then once their hair and makeup's done, we interview them, and then we get ready and go through the shoot. And so usually it's 4 wardrobe changes, and I direct them through all the modeling poses. We model for every single body type. So if you're like, oh, well, you only do this with thin people, or you only do this with 30 to 40-year-olds. No. My biggest client is the 50 and fabulous. They are my biggest client, and they want to come and, enjoy the day because they're in a place where they're like, yes, I am fabulous. I've had a great life.
50 and fabulous, 40 and fantastic,
yes.
And what would we call 30? 30 and...
Well, 30 is usually like they've usually got small children, and they are really tired, and they just want to have a day to themselves. The 40 is usually a celebration of where they're at, and 50 they're usually a little bit more nervous, but they know who they are now. And so it's for everybody, and it's for every body type. It's for every personality. Just come to us with your story, and we'll tell it.
Lindsay, tell us about the event that's coming up.
Yes, on February 7th, we have an event at Yoga Works. It's from 7 to 9:30. It's called Girls' Day Out, Girls' Night Out, Bring Him Too. All the proceeds are going to Single Mothers Outreach. It's a $10 entrance at the door.
Wonderful organization.
Yeah.
Dan Smith.
Yeah, fantastic Dan. I love Dan. And we're going to have a huge raffle, and we have some amazing raffle prizes from people like Teagle Optometry is donating to us. They're going to donate a pair of designer sunglasses. The Ivy Day Spa, Lazy Dog, New Hall Refinery, Wolf Creek, you name it. We have
Well, how about American Family Funding?
Oh, yeah, if you want to donate something.
Yes, we'll donate a night out for the his and hers. That would be great.
Great, I'll call you after this.
Yes, that would be great.
Well,
those who want to schedule something with you, Lindsay, how can they reach you or Brian at your studios?
Yeah, they can reach me. They can email me at lindsay@schlickart.com. That's LINDSAY at schlickart, SCHLICKART.com. Or you can call me at 661-313-3907.
313-3907. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thanks
for being a member of the
Fred.
Chamber
I really
of Commerce.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this edition of the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.